All right. Well, you can set the hook, but sometimes you just can't reel them in. Welcome back to the Devil Dome, ladies and gentlemen, where the young men, the Coquille Red Devils, will be taking on the Siuslaw Vikings here in just a couple of minutes.
You know, it's fun. We always go ahead and try to get some of the assistant coaches. And, of course, the assistant coach, Lucatero for the Lady Red Devils, she's just coming by to see her folks. And we were chatting for a minute, and I said, okay, well, here's that microphone. Let's talk about that great victory you just had. She goes, oh, no, you guys do just fine.
You know, it's incredible. You can really shut somebody up giving them a microphone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, though. So, it's, it's all good.
Heck yeah.
But, we're getting ready here to have the men come out here on the court. And, still a little bit of recapping. We talked about how Coquille's had a tough year this year, but it's also what's called the building year.
That's true. It's a brand new team.
And to a degree, it really is, because even though these guys have played together, they lost seniors last year, so that changes everything. But in 2 years, we've had 4 different coaches total. We've got, because of the different coaches and everything else, you're going to have different styles, different plays. So, there's a lot of things that rolls through it. And, I've said it before, and I want to say it again. These fellas have done phenomenal.
Yeah, they really, really have.
Well, and, the sportsmanship is second to none. It really is.
It's been an uphill year for the Red Devils for sure.
And on and off the court. I mean, they're fantastic young men. They really, really are, with the utmost respect. They're 1-5. Overall, they're 6-15. But you would never know that their record is not quite so good this year by the way they play and practice. These guys hustle the entire time.
Sure, and they've really stepped up their game since the beginning of the season.
I tell you, I've seen them on the court, practicing, and man, let me tell you what, they are phenomenal. They work so hard, and you really got to take your hat off to them. And of course, we're playing tonight 14-6 with a record of 5-1. So It's just the opposite of us. In fact, the last time we played, they actually beat us with a score of 50-36. So,
yeah, it might be a bit of a tough game for the Red Devils tonight too, but we're hanging in there, and you never know. Sometimes the paper lies to you.
Well, and that's the whole thing too, because after talking to the coach and all, he said, you know what, that might have been the last game, but it sure is not this game. So we've got Deegan Johnson that's going to be coming on to the floors. Jericho Jones. Jackson Corbis, Peyton Leap, and Talon Dubazar. I'm sorry, I should have gave you their numbers. That's number 2 is Johnson, number 3 is Jones, number 5 is Corbis, 11 is Leap, and 14 is Dubazar.
And the starting lineup for the Siuslaw program is 0 Dave De Leon. Number 1 is Chaz Elbum. Number 10, Michael Felkins. Number 11, Ryan Clamp. And number 22 is Justin Allen. And in the circle for the tip-off, we have Michael Felkins and Leap. And the ball goes to Siuslaw. There's Edblom bringing it into the front court. He's on the wing extended, about lost his footing, picks it back up, ball goes down into the corner. Overhead pass, finds this ball onto the wing, left-hand side, then a bounce pass cross court. And back down to De Leon. As he drives inside, down into the corner, ball goes up for 3. Hits the bucket, no good. Rebound goes back to Siuslaw. They put 2 in the bucket. And that was Felkins on the first score, Coquille ball.
And Jones will go ahead and bring the ball down for the Red Devils. Finds Corbis, then over to Dubazar. Corbis on the left wing with Jones on the top of the key. Back over to Corbis. Leap wants to help out, comes up and then drops back down as Jones comes out on the right wing extended. Defense is working really well already here, as you're seeing with Siuslaw.
Yeah, they're running a 2-3 zone defense as well.
Leap with the ball on the right side. Tries to drive inside, puts a shot up at the buzzer, and it should be good. And it is 2-2.
As the ball comes inside, again, there is Falcons. Cross court, picked up by Edblom. Top of the key. Back out to De Leon. Down into the corner. Oh, and the shot is blocked as it heads for the low post to be out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Red Devils.
Good job by Johnson down there. He almost was able to keep a hand on it.
And looks like Will Johnson be inbounding the ball. It's inbound and picked up. Circling around. He spins at the lane line, puts it up for 2. Rebound Coquille.
Leap coming down with that rebound, crossing the timeline. Looking down court, sliding down the left. Bounce pass it inside the Dubazar intended, but just out of his reach, goes out of bounds.
And so that'll have Edblom on the baseline. He'll be inbounding. The ball is picked up again by Falcons. Back to Edblom. And picked up by De Leon, top of the key, down into the corner. 3-point shot goes up, and no good. Rebound Coquille.
Brought down by Leap once again as he brings the ball across the timeline. Finds Dubazar in the right wing. Bounce pass to Jericho down in the right corner. All the way across court to Corbis. Corbis trying to roll it back up top to Jones and does. Jones can't find the lane inside. Gets it over to Corbis, now to Dubazar. Dubazar bringing it back up. And around to Jones. Leap on the right wing. Going to drive it inside. Lost control. He regained it, spins and shoots, and good for 2. Wonderful job by Leap to just hang in there the entire time.
Yeah, he's an awesome player. You have to hand it to him. Ball is inbound to Falcons and brought back down as Edblom. Back to Falcons in the backcourt. Brings it over the timeline. Long pass across court, and again they find Edblom. He drives down De Leon. In the corner, circles around, makes it to the wing on the left-hand side. Pass back out. Back down in, onto the wing, left-hand side again. Down in the quarter, De Leon drives forward. Can't make the shot, ball comes back out. Falcons with a 3-pointer, goes up, hits the board, no good. Coquille ball.
Brought down by Jones, quick outlet pass to Johnson. He's going to take it all the way down. The ball gets rejected on the shot.
Yeah, De Leon on the rebound, takes it all the way downtown, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Coquille.
Great defense by Jones and Johnson as Leap was there for the rebound. And brings it down court. Gets it to Jones. Jones on a 3-point shot. Hits the back of the rim. Comes out. Brought down by Leap. Shot is up and gets blocked. Corbis gets hold of it. Gets it to Jones, who will try to get things working back in motion for the Red Devils. Passes to Johnson down below. Dubazar puts the shot up. It's blocked. Puts it up again and it's blocked. And this time it's fouled.
Yeah, that foul against number 11, Ryan Clamp.
That young man jumps. He had 3 fouls right there in the last 4 shots.
Yeah, he sure did.
No, not fouls, excuse me, blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Dubazar with his first shot hits the back of the rim, the front of the rim, around the rim, and down.
All right.
It's a little merry-go-round on the
North,
rim.
south, east, and west, huh? Before it decided to go down.
Oh, man, I tell you. Second shot, back to the rim, comes out no good.
And the rebound back with Siuslaw. Ball goes back out to Edblom. He takes it down the right-hand side. Cross court to De Leon. Back to Edblom. Down into the corner. Trying to get it to Falcons. He's at the low post. He puts it up for 2. It's a 1-point ball game. Coquille with a score of 5.
And here comes Jones crossing that timeline with a pass to Dubazar on the right wing. Back up to Jones, who comes to the top of the key. Got Corbis on the left, extended wing. Leap down in the left side, rolling inside as he spins. Takes a shot, it's blocked. Dubazar puts it up, it's blocked again.
De Leon with the rebound, taking it all the way downtown. He puts it up for 2, slapped away by Coquille. Little taste of their own medicine there.
Good defense by the Red Devils, so they were able to block it out.
Will Johnson on the baseline. No, we're going to bring out Oh, number 11, Ryan Clamp, and he'll be inbounding the ball for Siuslaw.
Fisher's going to come on board for Corbus.
Looking to inbound that ball. Siuslaw, ball is inbound, picked up by Edblom. 2-point shot goes up, rebound Coquille.
Again, brought down by Leap, who will bring it down across the timeline. Comes down the right-hand side, gets a pass to Jones, all the way across to Fisher on the left. Work it inside to Dubazar again. Johnson picks it up after they lose control, up around the rim, no good.
De Leon with the rebound for Siuslaw. He's bringing it all the way down to the low post. Can't make the shot. Ball comes back out to Falcons. In the corner, cross court, and the ball goes up for 3. Beautiful shot. And now Siuslaw ahead by 2 with a score of 7.
7-5 with 2:25 left here in the first. Jones, ball handler, gets it to Dubazar, extended right wing. Back to Jones on the left wing. Trying to work it inside this Leap on a 3-point shot. It's up, but it's off the rim, no good.
And rebound picked up by Siuslaw, bringing it all the way down into the front court. Drives forward, gets the low post, ball comes back out to the corner. He switches up and drives forward, and just about had that ball stolen from him.
Wow, they're going to call a foul on Jones. That's kind of surprising. Oh, no. Oh, they called it against number 11.
Oh, that's good. That is Clamp out there on the court.
I didn't understand either one.
I didn't either.
I thought they were going to call it on Jones.
I did as well.
His hand was all over the ball. So there's a pass to Leap. Leap's going to take it down inside. He does, but shot's no good.
And the rebound back to Falcons. He's on the left side of the court. Trying to drive inside, makes it to the low post, puts the shot up and draws a foul.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that one on Leap.
Yeah.
And they do, and that'll be his second. Score is 7-5. Coquille down currently by 2 with 1:36 here left in the first period.
So here's the shot for Siuslaw. Ball's up. Easy money. Puts one in the bucket. And checking onto the court is Will Johnson. Here's the second shot for Siuslaw. Falcons on the foul line. Ball's up. And no good. Rebound Coquille.
And that's Johnson that brings the ball down. Across the timeline. Going to be a pass to Dubazar in that left corner. Up to... The pass goes back down to him from Leap inside to Johnson. Johnson's, nope, he's going to get caught on a travel.
And that'll take Blankenship out onto the foul line, or the baseline rather, and he'll be inbounding. It's picked up by De Leon. Top of the key, into the front court. He calls player forward, trying to call out a play. Looking for a screen, but he drives forward, puts it up, puts 2 in the bucket anyway. It's 10-5, Siuslaw.
Hey, did you notice who's sitting down on the bench with the fellas tonight?
No, I did not.
Coach Dave, our football coach.
Oh. All right. I saw him out in the parking lot earlier.
Yeah, somebody said, what the heck? Is he part of the basketball squad?
No, when I saw him this evening, he said he'd see me later on tonight, so I'm glad he's here.
Well, I think he just wanted a comfy chair.
Sure. And, clout has its privileges.
Absolutely.
You betcha. De Leon in the front court. He's back and forth with the ball. It'll be turned over to Coquille. Again, the score is 10-5. Siuslaw on top. 41 seconds left in the first.
And Coquille's going to inbound it from right in front of their bench. So it'll be Johnson to Jones here in just a moment. Jones is unattested, bring the ball down court. As you mentioned, 38 seconds left. Finds Fisher to Dubazar on the left wing, back to Jones up top. Johnson comes out to help out as they roll it back and around. Johnson with control of it to Fisher. Jones moves to the top of the key. Dubazar on the left. Johnson to back to Johnson on a 3-point shot. Hits the rim, but it's no good.
Now the ball is going to be turned over to the Siuslaw side of the ball. Little collision out on the court, and they put a foul against Coquille. So the ball comes inside into the front court. It drives forward. Down into the corner, up for three, no good. Coquille with the rebound.
Jones brought it down at the buzzer. Siuslaw scores 10 that period. Coquille only 5. And I tell you what, Leap is definitely outbounding everybody as far as hitting the boards well. And fortunately for us, the young man that's got the white hair, the blonde down there, he, I believe it's number 5. He's had a...
Yeah, that's Will Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. His hand is not very hot tonight because normally, as you see, he's been attempting quite a few three-point shots. And normally he is very successful. Last time that we played back in earlier, he was dropping three-pointers. I mean, a couple, three,
Just had a hot night.
Just popping them.
Yeah.
So, and as you can see, he's attempting quite a few this evening. They're just not
hooking up, yeah. Well, and the Coquille defense is forcing some of this stuff. They're putting them to it. Will Johnson, he's a junior this year, so he'll be back next year. And our teams are wrapping it up with the coaching staff and coming back out onto the court.
How's the yearbook stuff coming along? You're taking pictures. You're doing some announcing. You're just all over the court, literally.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, I'm supposed to help out with the student section too, but I have some friends in there that's got it under control.
You don't have to be out in the parking lot with a flashlight ushering them in too?
Well, she's over there clapping and doing some cheerleading stuff. Then you see her on the other corner. She's over here taking pictures. Then she's running across court. She's back up here, throws the headset.
I tell you, Emmy, you're going to miss this place.
I know. Well, if it was up to me, I'd stay up here, but I got to help out with the rest of things.
Second period brought to you by Highway Deli Mart. Hope you're enjoying the game.
All right, Emmy, here we go.
All right, so we got the ball in Johnson's hands on the right wing to Leap in the right corner, taking the three. No good, bouncing around the rim.
And the ball is inbound. Again, taking it down. There is Blankenship coming over the timeline. Pass down into the corner, and that finds Johnson. He hooks up a three.
So we got Dubazar inbounding to Jones.
13-5. Siuslaw.
Jones crossing that half-court line on the left lane. Giving it to Johnson. Back to Jones. To Leap in the left, near the left corner, driving in. There's no lane. It's not open. Giving it to Johnson. Johnson coming down the right, going into the paint, going up with it. It's good, and he gets a foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, Red Devils need that right now.
Yeah, they do. We use those to our advantages for sure.
You bet.
So we got this ref giving the ball to Johnson. Johnson setting up his shot. It's up, and it's good.
Nice work. And the ball is inbound again. That is Blankenship, and back to Edblom, down into the corner. And back out, finds De Leon on the wing, extended left-hand side. Ball goes back out and picked up by Blankenship. He's calling a screen in, but can't get it, and ball goes back across court, finds De Leon. Pass back out to Edblom, down into the corner. De Leon steps up for a two, no good. Rebound, Coquille.
Johnson with that rebound, giving a long pass down to Jones to the right wing, driving in, kicking it back out to Leap near the left elbow with a three. Good. That's 3 for Leap. We got Coquille at 11 now, only 2 behind Siuslaw.
And the ball is inbound. There's Edblom. Back out to Blankenship. Cross court, finds De Leon down on the right-hand side. He's on the wing extended, comes back out. Johnson, shot goes up for 3, no good. Rebound, Coquille.
Johnson with that rebound. Again with a long pass to Jones at the right wing, deep right wing. Giving it to Leap at the top of the key to Jones in the right corner, taking the 3, and it's just too long.
Johnson with the rebound, back to De Leon. For Siuslaw, he brings it over the timeline, moves off to the left and the right, finds an open lane for a quick layup, and 2 on the board, 15-11. Siuslaw.
He just broke through and nobody was there.
Nobody home.
I was going to say that. We got Jones crossing the half-court line on the right lane, giving it to Fisher in the right corner to Leap at the free throw line, taking it in the paint with the floater. It's no good. Dubas are fighting for it in the paint.
And there's Johnson. on the right-hand side, taking it down for Siuslaw. Trying to call a screen in. There's De Leon down into the corner. Drives forward. Ball comes back out. Looks at a three. Can't make it. Ball comes back to De Leon. He drives inside. And for another quick layup.
He just sneaks in there.
Sure does. 17-11. Siuslaw, Coquille ball.
So we got Jones with the ball coming down the right lane, crossing the half-court line. Looking at Johnson and Leap, giving it to Johnson near the left elbow, taking the shot's no good, but he gets fouled in the process. Johnson go to the line shooting 2. That is Siuslaw's second team foul for the game, for the period, and that is number 5's first foul. We got Johnson setting up his first shot. Shots up. And he goes into the hoop and back out. We got some substitutions on the court. We got Corbis and Backman looking like they're about to hit the court.
And Falcons checking back in for Siuslaw.
Corbis came in for Dubazar, and I assume Backman's going to come in for Johnson. Johnson's second shot is up, and it's good. We got Backman coming in for Johnson.
And Edblom on the baseline. He'll be inbounding. A bounce pass to De Leon, and he takes it through the backcourt unopposed over the timeline, right side of the court. Pass down onto the elbow, finds Johnson back up to De Leon on the wing. He drives inside, and the pass goes out to the wing for 3. That was Edblom.
We got the ball in Jones's hands in the backcourt, calling the play. Crossing the half-court line, giving it to Leap on the left wing. Looking at Backman as he cuts in, giving it to Corbis instead at the top of the key. And he tries to pass to Jones, it's intercepted, but Jones gets back a hold of it and passes it to Corbis. Corbis to Leap. Leap driving in, going all the way into the paint. And it's no good, but there's a foul.
And the foul goes against Siuslaw. That'll take Leap to the foul line. That was Owen Burt, the foul went against on the Siuslaw side of the ball.
Leap shooting 2. His first shot's up, and it's no good. Just bounced off the front of the rim.
Checking in is Clamp for Siuslaw.
Second shot is being set up by Leap. Shot's up, and it's good.
7-point lead for Siuslaw as they take the ball into their court. And again, that is Falcons down the right side. Down to Johnson in the corner on the right. Overhead pass brought up, and that's Edblom. Back out to De Leon and down into the corner. Falcons on the left-hand side. Circles around. About loses the ball there on the wing left-hand side. Pass back out, finds Johnson.
Looks like he either slipped or his knee gave out. That was kind of scary.
I think his knee gave out.
And I do not. Knees are scary.
That doesn't feel good.
No. Looks like we got a foul on the court from Coquille, so.
Yep, and that'll put Clamp on the foul line.
That foul is on Jones, his first foul of the game, and the first team foul for the period.
Here's the shot, and no good.
We got Johnson back on the court for Fisher. Giving some high fives to his teammates on the bench.
You bet. Here's the second shot for Siuslaw. Ball is up, and no good.
Leap fighting for the rebound down there, and he gets it. Coming down the half-court line, going to the middle. Headed to the left, giving it to Johnson on the left wing. Giving it to Backman in the left corner, driving in. Looking for the open player, giving it to Leap in the paint at the low post, taking the shot's no good. Corbis ends up with the rebound. He looks at the shot, it's not there, giving it to Backman for the 3, and it's no good.
Johnson with the rebound for Siuslaw. And back out, Falcons, top of the key. Hand off to De Leon, wing left-hand side. Cross court and down. There's Johnson in the corner. All the way across court, finds De Leon, and he drives. Another shot back out into the corner, finds Johnson. 3-point shot goes up, no good.
Corbis fighting for that rebound.
And De Leon coming out of it for Siuslaw, top of the key. Back down into the corner. That's De Leon with the ball. Circles around, brings it back up to the wing extended. Over across, and they find Edblom. Johnson down in the corner, shot clock at 15. Falcons back out to Johnson. He drives, brings it back out to Falcons on the wing, left-hand side. Shot goes up, no good. De Leon with the rebound. He's going to drive inside, put it up for two, and two more on the board for Siuslaw. Coquille ball.
We got Jones coming down the court with the ball. Cross in half court. Giving it to Leap on the left wing. Taking the three, and it's no good.
De Leon with the rebound. All the way down. Oh, slapped away by Coquille.
Jones trying to get that steal, and it gets a foul called for him. So it'll be his second foul of the game and second team foul for the period.
Chaz Edblom on the foul line for Siuslaw. Bounce pass to him from the official. Here's the shot. About 2 minutes left in the half. Ball is up and no good. And checking into the court is Micah Blankenship. Here's a second shot from the official and a short warm-up on the foul line. Here's a shot for Siuslaw. Hits the bucket, no good. Rebound Coquille.
Jones with that rebound, giving it to Johnson. Flying down the right lane, giving it to Corbus near the low post. Taking the shot, and it's no good.
Johnson with the rebound and back to Blankenship. He takes it down the sideline. Pass back to Johnson. Cross court finds De Leon. And a three-point shot goes up and sinks it. And that was Edblom.
We got Jones with the ball again. Crossing that half court line in the middle of the court. Giving it to Leap on the right wing. Looking at Johnson in the paint, but he's not open. Giving it to Jones on the left wing to Backman at the top of the key as he gets double teamed. Taking the shot at the elbow, and it's no good.
And Edblom with the rebound for Siuslaw. Getting it back out there to Blankenship. He brings it over the timeline, center court, and pass down into the corner. All the way across court, there's Edblom. He heads for the low post, puts it up for two, no good. Rebound Coquille.
It's a good block by Jones, getting the ball in his hands, giving it to Johnson, taking the layup, and it's no good. And he gets a charge called against him. That's against Johnson with his second foul of the game. And third team foul for the period.
Wow. And the ball is inbound. That's Edblom. Back out to De Leon. And a leisurely stroll through the backcourt over the timeline and a pass back out to Edblom down into the corner. And back out for the wing extended. Cross court. And onto the paint and back out. De Leon drives. Gets a pass back out to Clamp. Puts it up, draws a foul.
I believe that foul is going to be on Corbus. Yeah. That's his first foul and the fourth team foul for Coquille of the period. We got 35 seconds left in the half.
Shots up for Siuslaw and no good. Last time he was up here at the foul line, he didn't have much luck either. That's number 11, Ryan Clamp. Here's another shot for Siuslaw. Ball is up. That one's a point on the board. Coquille ball.
We got Leap inbounding it to Jones as Jones comes across the timeline with 30 seconds left on that clock. Giving it to Johnson on the right wing, to Corbus in the corner, taking the three, and it's no good.
And Johnson with the rebound for Siuslaw. Half is winding down, 15 seconds. Down into the corner, shot goes up for three, and no good.
Dang.
And out of bounds at the baseline. I'm not sure who that went off.
Yeah, well, Backman tried to get it, and then I think it's Blankenship kind of fell on top of him.
Oh, right.
Or came underneath. Somebody was on top of somebody.
And there's Johnson with a high pass inside the clamps, then back out to Edblom. Johnson looks at a three from midcourt. Ball goes up, no good. And we're fighting for it on the court. That's the half, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. Coquille Red Devils at 13. The Siuslaw Vikings at 26.
Well, and for your Les Schwab Tire Center halftime report, you know, we've seen almost a replay of the Lady Red Devils earlier tonight with their win here against Siuslaw, and we're just about seeing the same type of a recap with the men here on the court. Siuslaw, I'm just going to put it out there, is a fantastic ball club.
Oh, you bet.
They're very, very well coached. They work together very well. They haven't had really any disruptions in the program, if you will. and they're just a very, very good all-around solid ball club. And, you know, they've got some good hot hands for three-pointers and so forth. And they're a good ball club. And right now they're just outplaying Coquille.
Yeah.
Not that Coquille's playing bad. It's not that whatsoever. But what I have noticed, first of all, you've got Coquille is getting a lot of their shots blocked. And then I think Leap, it looks like, he's missed the last few shots inside, but it looks to me like he's almost coming from a different angle because of the shots that have been blocked earlier on him and on Johnson even. That, you know, you try to come at a different angle to do something different, maybe a different spin off.
Right.
And, you know, your timing is, if you're not used to that, it's off a little bit. And it almost, and I might be wrong, but to me, it kind of looks like that timing might just be a little off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it looks like Leap's trying to adjust in there because there's some big bodies on Siuslaw in that paint.
Yes.
Their defense really, they do a good job of pushing us out, and then when they try to come in, really condensing inside on the paint where there's three guys on you and you can't even see the hoop.
Right,
So,
exactly.
and I mean, Leap keeps coming at it differently. He'll jump stop and pull his leg through and get a different type of shot off. And yeah, something's not working right now for the boys.
Well, and again, I think a lot of it just has to do with, a solid defense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all the way around, you know.
Well, and Siuslaw's shots are sinking too, and ours just don't seem to be sinking.
Yeah, they're
tonight.
just not hooking up.
Yeah.
Like Siuslaw, that first period weren't sinking as well, but then the second period it seems like they kind of tuned in, and now they're set. Whereas our boys still, it seems like they haven't quite yet.
Well, you figure Siuslaw was able to put 16 points down in the second period. So, from 10 to 16, that's where they're looking at 26 and a half. Coquille only put down 5 in the first and 8 in the second. So, now, of course, you're looking at 26-13, 13-point deficit. And again, the bottom line is they're blocking shots, their defense is working, and, you've had a couple of three-pointers drop as well. So, I mean, when you look at it all the way around, it kind of shows.
Honestly, Siuslaw right now is having a better game than Coquille is.
Right.
If we look at it, in almost all aspects. I see our boys are doing much better on the rebounds, that's what I've noticed, but there's not much that they're kind of, equal with between, offense or defense.
Right.
I mean, our defense is good, but then, it seems like Siuslaw might be a half a second faster, so we can't close out on those threes fast enough.
Oh, Siuslaw definitely is a much faster ball.
Yeah, their ball movement is so fast, and I think that's really helping them out too, because our defense isn't getting there in time, and then they get those shots off like nothing.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what our girls do.
Yes. Well, I believe it's on Netflix. If you have an opportunity, there's a movie called Res Paul. And it's Res Paul because it's about a team on the reservation.
Oh.
And I tell you what, you talk about a fantastic movie, but it even talks about how many seconds by the time, what they would work on, by the time they get hold of that ball, they get it down court in the bucket.
Yeah.
How fast it is. And that's what helped them. I mean, I know it's a movie, but it's based on a true story.
Right.
And I mean, they went, to win everything, but it just went to show that the quickness of it, and we see that ourselves. I mean, it's like you talk about the defense for our Lady Red Devils. There's so much speed, especially with Salazar, you just can't get away from it.
Right. Well, and I've done plenty of drills where the pass is faster than dribbling. So when they're just passing around the wing, it's so much faster if there's one person just running across it. If I can pass it around the wing so much faster than I could run across it, it's just their ball movement is so fast. And then when they do dribble into the paint, I think it's De Leon, he's finding that gap in between the defense, pulling them out, and then splitting them, and then there's nobody left in the paint.
Exactly. And then what do you have? 2 points.
Right. Yep. Yeah, he's just sneaking right in there.
No, I tell you, they're a great ball club. And speaking of ball clubs, of course, Friday night, I want to remind everybody that it's senior night. And so Glide's coming to town. And now, Emmy, do you know of any special things that are going to be happening?
Well, the student section's going to be love for our seniors since it's Valentine's. I mean, they'll probably do a big, halftime, celebration for the seniors. And I don't know if there's any raffles or anything going on for sure, but I don't know.
I'm sure there'll be another bake sale.
Yeah, of course. The school pretty much sends out like a mass schedule of all the games, and then like clubs and classes and everything sign up for a bake sale, a raffle, whatever they can get their hands on for funding. So, yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of raffle of some sort going on. I know FFA is doing a milk drinking contest. I'll pull up that flyer.
A milk drinking contest?
Yeah, so it's $10 to enter. Let me see if I can find it. And you gotta, let me see if I can find the flyer real quick before.
And I love chugging ice cold milk.
So, on Wednesday, February 19th, the Coquille FFA chapter is hosting a milk drinking contest featuring a fun race where participants take on the challenge of drinking a cup of milk in between the run. It's $5 per person and $20 per team. 12 teams with 4 members in each. So they pretty much get a glass of milk, drink it, and then run, and then they have to get to their next partner, and then they go, and then whoever wins, I don't know what they'll end up getting, but
Okay, so who's your partner?
I would do it, but I can't drink milk. That makes me sick. And then running on no, thank you.
That could be a little difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But it was interesting to watch last year, and it's good to help out those FFA kids because that's kind of a new program through Coquille. I think this is their second, maybe third year now.
The future farmers are the future of this nation.
Yes.
We are nothing without our farmers.
Right. So that's exciting for them. There's got to be more going on. I know the leadership is hosting like a Cubans Bash before the game, so it's almost like a football tailgate.
Oh, yeah?
They're hosting like a little hangout party thing before the game around 4 o'clock, I believe.
Out in the parking lot?
I don't think so. It's probably going to be out in this hallway. Let me look. It should be.
I was watching Bijou and Nelson. They couldn't stand it. The little girls were down there playing basketball, so they had to head down there and play with them. I think it's cute as it can be.
Nelson's over here dropping 3-pointers like she always does.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh my gosh, my phone doesn't like to load in the school.
You know, everybody's phone has that problem here.
Well, that's because when you're in a high school, there's so many different things.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And, they block it, and, well, for good reason.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So on Friday, it's called the Cubans Bash. It's trying to get excited for senior night. They're going to host pizza, face painting, poster making, and music at 4:30 in the hallway so that we can get ready for senior night.
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully we got to get a good turnout for that because we don't have school on Friday. So it's going to be hard to get students there. So.
Right.
But I mean, if there's free food, I mean, I'm there.
You betcha.
Yeah, we got our assistant coach here from the Lady Red Devils, mopping up the floor, making it look nice.
Yes. We're hosting district wrestling here too. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. I don't know what day that's. I think it's the 18th, maybe.
Wow, that'd be good to see too.
Yeah, district wrestling will be at Coquille this year.
Anytime there's an event, folks, come on down and join the crew. It's always good, whatever sport the Coquille is putting up. And guaranteed, you come down here and run into somebody you know. The whole community shows up for a lot of these games. We wholeheartedly invite you to come on in.
Yeah, it's boys wrestling for 3A, and I mean, we got Cameron Houston out there, and he's a good wrestler. I think he got second in state last year, so this year he's a really good shot of getting first. So
Good for him.
yeah, that's
Always go Red Devils.
yes. So let me see here.
We've got the broadcast crew from Siuslaw next to us, and we've been having a lot of fun with these guys. They're a great group.
Well, when we went over to see them, they're so nice, and they just take good care of us. And he was just saying, "Man, it's hot up here." So I turned my fan around for him.
That's it. It is. It gets pretty toasty up here in the old Devil's Dome.
That's why I got a fan.
Looks like Siuslaw will be taking possession of the ball. And they'll be bringing it in. Against that is Edlum, who will be inbounding.
So the wrestling tournament is the 21st and 22nd if you guys are interested in showing up. Back to basketball.
Ball has come inside. There's Johnson. And down on the wing, they drive inside. Can't make the shot. Lane closes up. Ball comes back out to the wing extended right-hand side. He drives inside, goes for the layup, and draws a foul. No score on the shot.
Kind of got his foot stuck there.
Yeah, Edblom. And so that'll have Johnson on the baseline. He'll be inbounding for Siuslaw.
That foul was on Corbus. That's his second foul and first team foul of the period.
High pass brings it in and picked up by Edblom. Back to Johnson. Makes it to the lane line and a quick layup, but the shot's no good for Clamp as Coquille takes it.
We got Dubazar with the ball in the backcourt, giving it to Leap, the left wing. Looking at the shot, it's not there. Coming into the paint, going up with it, and it's good with three other guys jumping for the ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're putting the pressure on Leap,
they
aren't they? As the ball comes over the timeline, that's Edblom. Moves off to the left-hand side. Pass goes down to De Leon. He drives inside into the low post. Ball comes back out. Johnson's wide open for a three and makes it.
So we got the ball back into Leap's hands to Jones. Jones coming across that half-court line. Looking to the left, hitting Corbus on the left wing. Looking inside of the paint, no one's there. Giving it to Dubazar. Looking inside to Leap. He's not open. Giving it to Johnson at the top of the key to Leap in the left corner. Leap going in. Looking at the shot, but he gets fouled. So it'll be Coquille ball out of bounds on their side of the baseline.
And that foul will go against Edblom.
So we got Jones inbounding for Coquille. Long pass out to Corbus at the three-point line. On the left elbow extended, giving it to Leap in the left wing for the three, and it's no good. Johns with the rebound, and he takes it up, and it's no good. Johnson getting that rebound, going up with it, and it's good.
And Siuslaw inbounding the ball to De Leon. And he heads through the backcourt unopposed, moves off to the left-hand side. Drives in, ball comes back out, finds Johnson on the three. Shot goes up, no good.
We got Corbus fighting for that rebound, tight walking across that right sideline, giving a pass to Dubazar's feet, and it comes off out of bounds. Dang, I'm surprised Corbus got the ball right there. He almost stepped out of bounds.
Man, he made it through there. Lickety split. That was great stuff. So now we've got Siuslaw with the ball. And that is Edblom. Drives forward, puts it up for two. Ball comes out of the bucket. No good. And the rebound goes back to Coquille after.
Leap getting that rebound, and he almost gets.
Yeah.
I looks like he got punched in the eye.
He did. He took a shot to the face, but he still. It seems to not have phased him.
So he drove down, and he got stolen by Siuslaw.
And Siuslaw bringing the ball in. There's Felkins. He's going to drive. He stops, slips out there on the court. Better check that court.
That or his knee.
And there is Johnson bringing it back. Foul has been called. And foul's been called against Corbus.
We got Fisher coming on the court for Corbus. I'm surprised if the court's slippery already because we saw Lindsey Nelson mopping it up.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably that knee giving out on him over there, and that is
Hopefully
Edblom
not.
inbounding. Yeah, no, that's brutal, Ed. And so we have De Leon bringing it over the timeline. And he drives inside, hits the paint, ball comes back out, finds Felkins. He drives inside.
And Johnson trying to swat it, but it gets fouled instead. Fouls Felkins instead.
So that'll take to the foul line. Michael Felkins, a senior this year, standing at 6'3". A lot of 6-footers on this team. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3 guys that are 5'11". The rest are 6 foot.
Dang.
Ball is up. Jimmy Phillips out there for the Vikings. He is 6'7".
Dang. Felkins' first shot is no good. We got Backman hitting the court for Johnson.
Here's the second shot for Siuslaw. Ball is up and no good. Rebound Coquille.
Jones with that rebound. Coming down the court on the right lane. Coming to the top of the key extended to the left. Getting Leap on the left wing. Looking across the court. Instead driving in. Going up for it. And it's good off the bank.
I'm waiting for the points to come on the board. There they are. And we've got Siuslaw, Felkins, bringing it over the timeline out there on the left-hand side of the court.
Oh, my gosh, that knee.
Yeah. Edblom down in the corner. And De Leon on the wing extended. Right left-hand side. He drives inside. Ball comes back out. Three-point shot goes up. No good. Rebound, Coquille.
Leap with that rebound as he gets fouled by 11. He kind of like walked straight into him, not realizing he was there almost as it seemed.
Yeah, you really need an extra set of eyes out there, don't you?
Well, I mean, all of a sudden you see Leap hunched over, and then you don't see anybody, and you walk straight into him. So we got Leap inbounding in the backcourt, giving it to Jones.
4:20 left in the third. 29-19.
Jones looking at the shot. He takes it deep three, and it's no good, hitting the back of the rim.
Boy, I've seen
Whoa.
Jones make some amazing shots out there.
Oh, yeah.
De Leon bringing it down. He about lost control of the ball. There's Johnson shooting it up. He sinks a three. Yeah, you're right, Lee. He's murdered on those three. It's 32-19 with Siuslaw on top.
So we got Leap with the ball to the top of the key. Looking at the pass left, giving it to Brackman at the left wing, to Dubazar on the left corner. Dubazar driving in, kicking it out to Jones on the right wing diagonally, taking the three, and it's no good. Fighting for the ball on the corner.
And there's De Leon. Long pass. Finds Falcon down on the left-hand side. He's on the wing, extended, moves his way down into the corner. While his bounce pass comes back out, De Leon drives inside for a quick two-point layup, and it's a Coquille ball.
So we got Leap with the ball in the right lane, cross on the half-court line. Looking at Backman in the right corner, and City's taking it, going all the way to the paint on the opposite side. It's shots up, no good. Coming off Leap's hands, it'll be Siuslaw ball. And we got a timeout from Bowen.
Yep, full timeout called. All right. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, Coquille, bless their hearts, are just having trouble hooking up to that bucket.
Yeah. Every time Falcons hits the court, it makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it. He tries to push off that knee, and it collapses inside. I'm like, oh, my God. Because, I mean, watching an ACL or MCL tears
Wouldn't that
the worst
hurt?
thing
I mean,
ever.
good grief. You'd think it'd be killing him.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can kind of see it. He'll go on the court, and then the coach will notice and take him off, put him back on.
Yeah, that it should have a brace or something on that leg.
Yeah, something.
Wow. Yeah, because it's too early in life to hurt yourself.
Right.
I'll tell you what, from a guy that's been in the building trades for 30 years, I'll tell you what, those injuries stay with you.
Well, and I mean, I know a lot of seniors, if they're injured, they still want to play because it's their last year. They'll never do it
Yeah,
again.
that's true, too.
But then, again, like what you're saying, these are long-lasting injuries.
He gets
They're
to be my
permanent.
age and it gets cold, he'll still feel it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to take care of yourself. And
You
if you
bet.
play a spring sport.
Yeah, those are the days of you're just invincible at that
Right,
age,
you
yeah.
feel like it. I mean, an ACL tear, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's
nothing
what
to
everybody
it, huh? Mhm.
seems to think out here.
So Siuslaw will be taking the ball, and Blankenship will inbound to Johnson in the backcourt. Back to Blankenship. 3 minutes left in the third. As Blankenship brings it over the timeline, pass down to Johnson on the wing, extended left. Ball comes back out. And there again is Burt.
He kind of pivoted, and the ref called a travel on him. He must have switched his feet. So we got Leap inbounding it to Jones.
Well, this Siuslaw team definitely has a height advantage on Coquille.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Jones coming down to the left lane, giving it to Backman as Leap's trying to post up in the paint. And we're giving it to Backman, to Fisher on the left wing. Looking at Leap, he's not there. Giving it to Backman in the corner, to Fisher, to Jones on the right wing. Giving a long pass down to Leap in the post. And he gets jumped on top of as he's about to shoot. So I think that'll be on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll keep that on the ground.
So we got Jones inbounding. Call on the play. Giving a long pass out to Leap on the right wing. Looking at the three. Giving it diagonally to Backman in the left corner. To Jones at the low post. To Leap. Leap coming into the free throw line. Giving it to Fisher on the left wing. Taking the three, and it's no good. We got Robertson with that rebound, though. Going up for the layup, and it's good.
Wow, what a
Sneaking in there,
I'll tell
yeah.
you what, that was gorgeous. As Siuslaw takes the ball and brings it on down, there's Falcons on the left-hand side. Pass to Blankenship. He's on the wing extended. And a pass back out to Johnson. Another three-point shot goes up. No good. Rebound, Coquille.
Backman with that rebound with Robertson coming in for some support. We got the ball into Jones's hands coming down the right lane. Looking at Backman in the corner, giving it to him. Looking at Jones in the low post, but he's not giving it to him. Giving it to Leap, to Fisher in the paint, going up for it, and it's no good. We got Backman fighting for it, stealing it right out of Siuslaw's hands, even trying to get it past to Jones, but it's intercepted by Fisher.
And there's Blankenship in the backcourt, bringing it over the timeline for Siuslaw. Pass back out. There's Falcons. Here back to Johnson on the wing, top of the key. Drives inside. Ball goes back out to Falcons' corner left. He tries to drive to get in. The lane closes up. Blankenship takes the ball on the wing, left-hand side. Drives inside. Makes his way. A bounce pass to the low post, and the shot goes up. That was Burt on that shot.
Looks like we got a timeout on the court. With 1:05 left in the third period, we got Coquille down with 21 and Siuslaw at 36.
Tough game for the Red Devils.
Yeah, I mean, they keep getting up there and then holding at like whatever point deficit that is, 15-point deficit. Like they'll get a couple points and then stop for a minute and lose their momentum. So I'm hoping though, I mean, we saw Robertson and Backman kind of sneak in there, and they're kind of smaller bodies, and maybe that'll help them in this situation when they're sneaking around those 6-foot guys.
Yeah.
Trying to get those layups up.
Yeah, I mean, literally, there are only 3 people on the whole squad that have, there's 2 5'11s, 1 5'9". Everybody else is 6'3", 6'2", 6'7".
Jeez.
Yeah, boy, I don't know what's in the water up there in Siuslaw, but they grow them tall.
Yeah, they do. So we got Fisher inbounding to Jones in the backcourt. Clock winding down with a minute left. Jones crossing that half-court line, calling out the play, giving it to Robertson on the right wing. Robertson to Jones on the top of the key, taking the three, and it's no good in the back of the rim.
Rebound goes back to Siuslaw. The pass to Blankenship. He's taking it down the sideline on the left-hand side and drives inside the key on the wing. The pass comes back out to Johnson. He drives inside, puts it up for 2.
Swatted
Away by
Robertson.
Coquille. Good work. As it comes back in, the ball is deflected, but rebounded and put in the bucket for 2, and the score's 38-21, Coquille ball.
So we got Robertson with the ball at the right wing, extended, giving it to Dubazar at the right corner. To Jones in the paint, taking the underhand shot, and it's no good.
Siuslaw bringing the ball all the way down into the front court. Blankenship on the wing, drives inside, bounce pass back.
And they get a jump ball with less than 3 seconds left on the clock. So I believe it'll be Coquille ball.
2.2 seconds. Yeah, you're right.
So we got Fisher inbounding it to Jones. Giving it to Jones. Jones looking at the long shot, and it's no good.
And that's the end of the third period, ladies and gentlemen, with the score, the Coquille Red Devils at 21 and the Siuslaw Vikings at 30.
All right. I'm going to take off to take pictures this period. I'll be back before the end of the fourth.
Okay, get a good one of us.
Okay.
All right. Oh, right on. Okay, Emmy, have fun.
Man, I tell you what, heck of a ball game.
It really is.
And again, you talk so much about Siuslaw, but heck of a good ball club. Some of the things that you and Emma were talking about though with Robertson and Backman, especially that one shot by Robertson, he just laid right out there, just about vertical and putting the ball up. Of course, these two young men are a couple that are going to be filling some shoes for next season.
You bet.
We were talking about the Lady Red Devils. You got 4 major ball players that are going to be graduating. And, when you look at the fellas here, of course, you got Jericho Jones, you've got Jackson Corbis, you've got Peyton Leap. Those are 3 major
Yeah, they certainly are.
assets to the ball club. So, but I think we're going to have a pretty darn good program for years to come.
I believe as well. A good coaching staff as well. Shot went up for 3 for Siuslaw and didn't go anywhere. Coquille with the rebound, but a quick steal back by Siuslaw, and they run up, put 2 in the bucket. It's 40-21 and a Coquille ball.
So Leap will bring it down court here in the final period of tonight's ball game. Going down the left side, looking for a lane, finds Backman back over to Jones on the top of the key. Backman on the left wing puts it up, and it's good for 3.
Nice shot. Fourth period brought to you guys by Inspire Ink Tattoo Shop. Hope you're enjoying the game. Siuslaw brings the ball into the front court. And again, that is Edbom down into the corner to Blankenship. Ball is knocked away. Coquille steal.
Nice job by Leap to go ahead and make that happen. Fisher with a 3-point shot. It's up and no good.
And the rebound back to Siuslaw. There's Johnson. And a pass back to Edblom on the opposite side of the court, left-hand side. He drives inside for a quick layup. Ball went up, no good. Rebound, Coquille.
Again, good job hitting the boards this Leap tonight. Just doing a fantastic job.
And a quick steal by Blankenship, taking it down for a quick layup. He puts it up and caught on a travel. That ball will be turned over. The shot went up, but no good.
You know, you talk about Leap in defense. He got down court so fast. He kind of boxed him in there a little bit, causing the disruption to be able to get a travel call. Most versatile player on the team for 2025 this year, brought to you by the Coquille Supply. Jones with the ball, finds Johnson on the right. Got Corbis down in the corner. He's going to try to drive inside, draws a foul.
Yeah, I think that foul's going to go against Blankenship.
So Jones will be inbounding for the Red Devils. Goes up top to down below now to Corbis. Back to Backman. Over to Johnson, now to Jones. Jones on that left wing. Backman on the top of the key. Pass is intended for Johnson on that left wing. It gets deflected out of play. So Coquille's going to inbound right from the side of the bench there. Jones with the inbound pass. Backman on the top of the key. Back over to Jones, loses control of it, goes out of bounds as the pass was just a little off to the side. Could not contain it.
And we're going to bring Chaz Edblom on the Siuslaw side of the ball in front of the Coquille bench. He'll inbound, and it's picked up by De Leon. Down into the corner, intended for Blankenship, slapped out of bounds by Coquille.
Backman is playing really, really good.
Yeah, he really is.
He has really stepped it up.
Inbound ball. Edblom back to De Leon down in the corner. Blankenship, a bounce pass to Felder on the low post. Shot is blocked.
I got blocked by Jones, and then you had Corbis and Johnson both going up for the rebound. Unfortunately, it ended up going out of bounds.
So we've got Blankenship. He'll be inbounding for Siuslaw. The ball is inbound and taken by Coquille.
Picked up by Leap, originally by Backman. The Jones 3-point shot, it's up and around, no good. Backman was going for the rebound, and he was fouled.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against Owen Burt on the Siuslaw side of the ball.
So Jones will inbound. Backman comes off the court.
Clamp is checking in for Siuslaw.
That's Kellner, Tucker Kellner on the court now for the Red Devils. Jones with the inbound pass to Johnson. 3-point shot. It's up around the rim, and it's no good. Jones brings it down. Pushes out to Corbett. Kellner passes over to Leap to the corner for Corbis. He drives inside, takes the jump shot, but it's too long. No good. And that's going to be a charge. It's going to go against Siuslaw. Great job by Johnson.
It sure was. That was Edblom on the charge.
Man, I tell you what, he planted himself just in time. Man, that was ideal. So the pass came into Jones, now back to Johnson on that right wing. Bounce pass back to Jones on the left. Now back up top again. It goes around the horn. Kellner with the shot. It gets slapped. No good.
Ball is inbound for Siuslaw, and there is De Leon on the right-hand side. Down the corner finds Blankenship at the low post. The ball goes up for two, and that was Burt.
4:35 left in the game tonight. We got 42-24. Siuslaw in the lead, and that pass was intended for Kellner. Goes out of bounds.
Ball is inbound, and that is Edblom taking it down the sideline into the center court, pass down into the corner, and the same setup as last time. Coquille put the foil on it.
Johnson steals it, coming down that right side, puts it up, and is fouled in the process. That'll put him to the line shooting two, and I believe that puts 4 fouls on Siuslaw, team fouls as well.
Yes, sir.
So Johnson will be at the line shooting two. First shot for Johnson is very good.
Yes, beautiful. That's what we want to see.
Front of the rim, the back of the rim, and then nothing but net. And the second shot, good as well. Coquille now with 26. Siuslaw with 42 with 4 minutes left here in the final period.
And Siuslaw in the front court. There's De Leon on the right-hand side, out to the left, and that is Edblom. Back to De Leon, down in the corner, Blankenship. Cross court, Edblom on the wing extended. Down onto the paint is Burt, back to Blankenship. He looks at a three-pointer, hits the bucket, comes back out, no good. Rebound goes back to Siuslaw. There's Edblom, he's driving, gets it back out to Burt. He spins, puts it up for two, and it's good. Coquille ball.
So here comes Jones. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Looking down court, has to feed to Johnson on the right side.
Oh.
Pass is intended for Kellner, went right through his hand.
And De Leon with the steal. He takes it all the way downtown, but gets his ball slapped away. That jump ball.
Good job down there by Jones. Also by Kellner, though, to get in there as well, to just try to help Jones out to retain possession. So Johnson will inbound the ball to Jones coming across the timeline. He's got Leap on the left, Johnson on the right. Going on the right side. Here comes Corbis over to Jones on the left corner. Three-point shot's no good. Brought down by Johnson as he hits the deck. Gets stolen away.
And Clamp gets the ball.
And there's going to be a foul. I think they're going to call it on Johnson, even though Jones has got his hand up. They might call it on Jones.
Yeah, he called it on Jones.
Yep,
Three.
that's his third foul. We got 2:59 left in the ball game. 44 points for Siuslaw, 26 for Coquille.
Edblom in the backcourt, unopposed, taking it down over the timeline. Pass out to De Leon, right-hand side. Back out to Edblom on the wing extended. Back to De Leon on the wing on the right. Hits the paint, back to Edblom. And up goes a three-pointer and a quick sink. Puts 3 on the board for Siuslaw.
So Johnson is going to be our ball handler to bringing it down court. Finds Jones on the top of the key. 2:25 left in the ball game. Leap comes up top to help. Looks to drive, spins to the right, puts it up, and it's good for 2.
Nice work by Leap. Ball is inbound to De Leon, and then back to Edblom. Brings it over the half-court line into the front court for Siuslaw. Pass down into the corner, Blankenship. Back across the court onto the wing, and at the low post, ball is saved by Blankenship. Comes back out.
Johnson stole it away.
Yeah.
Bounce pass to Kellner. Kellner puts it up, but it's too strong.
And De Leon with the rebound, taking it downtown, loses control of the ball.
Now, what are they going to call there?
I don't know. The guy lost his footing. What can they call?
Oh, they're going to call it on Kellner, but yet Kellner's, well, to me, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks to me like Kellner was just grabbing hold of the ball.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Okay.
Johnson and Jones and Leap, they'll take a breather. We'll let some of the bench come on board. Corbis as well will take a breather. We got Ackman on the court.
Johnson inbounding for Siuslaw. Johnson looking at another three from the corner and sinks it. Wow, amazing shot.
And Fisher's going to take care of handling that ball, coming down the timeline here, coming down the front. Goes down in the corner, back up top to Kellner. Fisher, bounce pass back to Kellner. Both Kellners are on the court right now. Kellner down in the left corner, takes a step inside. Back out to Fisher. Snively. Backman in the right corner.
Nice shot clock at 8.
Here comes Fisher now. He's going to have to make something happen because they're down to 2 seconds. The shot is up, but it's no good.
And the rebound goes back to Siuslaw downtown for a quick layup. The shot was no good. Coquille ball.
And here comes Fisher all the way down the court. Stops, puts it up, but it's rejected. Backman gets the rebound. Back over to Fisher. Tries to drive again. Snively was intended for the pass. Great defensive play by Backman.
I would say.
Flying through the air.
Denied that big 6'3" guy. Good work.
Yes, sir.
And we got Johnson on the baseline. He'll be inbounding. Hands picked up by Burt. Back to Johnson. Looks at another three. Shot went up. No good.
So that actually went out of bounds on Snively's hand. So, Siuslaw ball.
Johnson inbounds, picked up by Edblom. He takes it all the way and puts 2 in the bucket. Scores 52-28. Clock winding down.
Fisher will bring it on down court for the Red Devils. Gets it over to Kellner. Kellner went to pass it back up to Fisher, but it got taken away, and they're going to let the clock actually just run on down.
Yeah.
There's no shot clock, but they'll let it finish out right here.
And the final score, ladies and gentlemen, after we get the countdown here, 7-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. With the score, the Siuslaw Vikings at 52, the Coquille Red Devils at 28.
And as you have their post-game report brought to you by the City of Coquille from the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth, I wanted to say congratulations to Siuslaw. Played a heck of a good ball game. They really did.
Yes.
You know, when they scored 10 in the first, Coquille's 5, they came out the second period. Siuslaw did and scored 16 points, held Coquille to only 8. So when they went into halftime, it was 26-13. Coming out in the third, Coquille once again scored 8 points, and Siuslaw with 12, going in at 38-21. And then, of course, here in the final period, Siuslaw was able to put 14 points on the board, holding Coquille to only 7 for a total score of 52-28.
Did we pick a play of the game for the girls' game?
No, we did not.
Have we picked one for the boys' game?
No, we have not, because we were waiting for you.
Of course.
Because it was going to be your turn to pick today.
Of course it is.
And so while you're thinking of that, don't forget we will be back right here in the Devil Dome for senior night.
Hard work.
Friday night. Now, Glide will be coming to town on Friday.
Do you have any ideas?
And we definitely want to go ahead and try to fill the Double Dome. Especially with
build a Double Dome, that's for sure.
Especially
Gosh, I don't know the girls' game. Salazar was pretty awesome out there.
Salazar, Lucatero. I mean, I think Backman and Corbus had a pretty
Yes,
solid
I
game.
do too. Yeah, they were pretty awesome. And Fisher was in there quite a bit too. Fisher was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're going for a three-way? No? You guys
Fisher?
figure it
Yeah,
out.
I think Fisher. I think Fisher's my call.
You got Fisher back when the corpus.
Okay, 3 for 3.
All
You
right.
know what? Sometimes you just got to do it.
All right.
But seriously, on behalf of Dan and Emmy and myself, thank you so very, very much for tuning in. I know it's a little different, we're not on the radio currently, but we're doing everything that we can. Just as a quick recap on that. I will learn more tomorrow, but as of yet, the fire marshal has not cleared us to be able to go up and do anything. The crew there at Juniors, they're going to go ahead and clear everything out. We are in the process of ordering new equipment, very, very expensive. But we're doing everything that we can so that way when everything gets cleared out and we get the go-ahead to get things going, then we will be getting on the air as fast as possible. So it's a process of elimination. Of course, first is getting the clearance from the fire marshal after they do all of their inspections. It's ordering equipment, and then it's getting a certain technician that works on towers and everything else to get all of this done. It's not that easy to do. So it takes a certain personnel.
Right.
But we're working diligently on it. Fortunately for us, we do have YouTube, so we'll be doing that again Friday, thanks to Sonny being with us. And Sonny is also going to travel with us for our final 2 games next week as well. And then that way folks will still be able to see and hear the game, fortunately, in that perspective. So, but for tonight, we want to say thank you all very, very much. We hope you all had a great evening, enjoyed the game. And, hey,
See you on senior night.
see you on senior night, Friday night.